Hello students, my name is Christian Bernier, and I'm a food scientist from Massachusetts. Have you ever thought about what you eat? Do you eat a lot of fast food, such as pizza, chips, or soda? As tempting as it can be, and as good as it might taste, fast foods and cheap foods are very bad for you because of how much corn they contain, how the government is tricking us into eating more, and how it can create a trap of disabilities. First of all, corn is in most, if not all, cheap food products. And this is corn like you eat on the cob, but instead it's commodity corn. Commodity corn is grown in huge amounts and is used for animal feed and for making high fructose corn syrup. And it might be surprising, but 13 out of the 38 ingredients needed to make a chicken McNugget come from corn. Now, 13 out of 38 ingredients is kind of hard to understand. So an average family McDonald's meal could have upwards of 3.5 pounds of high fructose corn syrup. And this is what 3.5 pounds of sugar looks like. How, you might ask? Well, in an average McDonald's meal, 23% of the french fries are corn, 52% of the cheeseburger is corn, 56% of the chicken nuggets are corn, 78% of the milkshake is corn, and soda is 100% corn. That's right, soda is 100% corn. Most of that corn comes from high fructose corn syrup. Calories per day for high fructose corn syrup have gone up from 3 in 1971 to 197 in 2006. McDonald's stopped calling their food supersized in 2004. However, their large soda is still 310 calories and rates in at 32 fluid ounces. Although 7-Eleven's Double Gulp is still 64 ounces of high fructose corn syrup soda. It's soda. What does 64 fluid ounces of soda even look like? This is 64 fluid ounces of soda, 5 standard cans, and a 30. People drink all of that for less than $2. Then that comes in at an amazing 800 calories. Amazingly bad, that is. Talking about calories, you can buy 5 times as many calories in unhealthy food as in healthy foods for the same price in supermarkets. Also, do you remember that food pyramid that you learned about in elementary school? The one that looked like this? That's right, the United States government made that. And you know what else they made? They made it super cheap and easy to produce and buy unhealthy food as in comparison to healthy foods. So they're making strong arguments for both sides, as unhealthy food is good and unhealthy food is bad. This is the exact type of misleadingness I was talking about before. So, if it can't be both, then which side is it? First of all, shouldn't healthier foods be cheaper than unhealthy foods? Then more people could buy healthy foods than unhealthy foods. The more healthy food, the better, right? Sadly, according to the government, the answer is no. Cheap foods and unhealthy foods include chips, pizza, soda, etc. Whereas healthy foods, which should be cheap but are sadly expensive, include broccoli, fruits, and other vegetables. Think about a family that is not so wealthy. They might go for some cheap foods, which, according to the government, need to also be unhealthy. Now, because these foods are unhealthy, they might get some eating disabilities. You know what patients with eating disabilities need? Medicine. You know what's expensive? Medicine. So maybe our family here is going to go for the more expensive and healthy version. Well, because these foods are so expensive, because they're healthy, our family here isn't going to be able to afford them. So they're left in two bad situations. One, they could try to get cheap foods and end up with disabilities, or two, they could eat healthy and end up broke. So in conclusion, cheap foods are a terrible, terrible idea. They contain huge amounts of corn, the government is tricking us into eating more of them, and they can have huge health costs. So try out some vegetables, fruits, or anything but cheap foods and fast foods.